is Tuesday, it's almost 10, which means a week from today we will be probably walking to the consulate right now. Our appointment was confirmed yesterday, so that's good news. We're booked in. And I'm just today sorting out the last few bits that we're going to need ahead of the appointment. I haven't got my birth certificate yet, but I'm meeting with the traductrice assermentée tomorrow. I also need to pay for our health insurance policy, which is of paramount importance, and I'm going to do that today. I also am trying to book the hotel and flights and car hire from Stansted, which is where we're flying to. And the trouble is, the date that I've selected to come home happens to be our 10th anniversary. But what I forgot about was that that's the middle of half term and the flights are very expensive, which is really frustrating because it's not even a holiday, we have to do it. So I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and get on with it. The car hire, I would say, is below average for what I was expecting. It's going around 250 euros, which is £200 thereabouts. And I don't think that's bad at all. But I want to get the house up together before we leave, and that means all of my beds are dirty, not dirty, but they've had people sleeping in them. So all of the linen needs to be washed. I also want to cut the grass, empty the pool and put that away. So I've got my list of priorities. I also need to chase up the van. We don't have the van back still. So that's another job for today. Ringing them, finding out where it is. Remy had his procedure yesterday and you wouldn't know there was anything amiss. He is naughtier than ever, honestly. Cleo had a veritable spa day yesterday without him. She was loving life. Then he got home and she looked so disappointed. I think she thought I'd dropped him off somewhere for good. Anyway, enough chatting. I need to get on. So I'm going to try and include you in my day's activities as much as I can. So we'll see where we're at. I'll check in again this evening and let you know what I got done. Hopefully everything on my list. So the saga continues because I'm trying to pay for the health insurance policy. Okay, I explained to you before, you pay it up front, 2,300 euros for the year for the two of us. And I'm on the site, and you pay by card, and I'm on the site and put in my details. It flashes up, Bank Populaire, you must authorise this payment on my phone. Twice now I've done that and it says my card's declined. Well, I know that there's enough money in there. So then I'm like, there must be a spending cap, maybe, per day or something. So then I look it up. Turns out the amount I need to spend in this one transaction is my spending limit for the whole month. I don't know what to do. I haven't got another account with those funds in. Honestly, I just need something to be a little easy. I'm literally, Is it too early for a gin? 11 a.m. Cath's coming over shortly. The anxiety is building already. We're a week away from this appointment. The last 3 months have been all of our energy into prepping our file, our dossier, all of our documents, our business plans. You guys have followed along with that. I'm just absolutely knackered. Let me tell you now, if this goes to plan, when this goes to plan, I won't know myself. I won't know what to do with myself. What am I going to spend my days doing? It's literally just a health insurance policy. So I said I'd check back in this evening and tell you what I got done. You want to pull up a chair, really? Hang on, let me move back because now I've got a giant face. There we go. Yeah, progress. So I booked the flights in the end. Didn't bother with car hire because I'm insured on my mum's car and she was kind enough to offer it to us to get around while we're there. And there's good public transport too. So where my mum lives is on the outskirts of Leeds and there's really good rail links. So if we wanted to go pretty much anywhere, we could get the train or a bus. Didn't manage to buy the health insurance policy because as I mentioned at the outset, there was a spending cap, and it's just
on your new card. You've tried with my credit card, which has available funds, and it just wouldn't go through. I didn't get notified on my phone.
Don't like any of our...
Normally, you know, when a transaction goes through, I get a bing, or you've got to authenticate it. None of that. And my van, I think, is ready today.
Yes.
But again, with the spending cap on the card, we can't pay for it.
Oh,
again, we have the money, we just can't access it.
We are having Cath and Mark over, and I'm doing a roast chicken in my oven, but I have to sit next to it because it switches off every now and again.
When we have visas, we're going to buy a new oven.
When we have a visa, we're going to be different people, let me tell you. I just can't wait for this to be over.
So I've had a fun day today. Mark's been working at Mark's house, and he started doing the internal walls, because unlike English houses where you have a brick, a cavity and a brick, French houses have all the structural bricks, and then you have a floating internal wall, stud work with metal studs, and then you put insulation behind that, which I think is a great system. Spot the difference. He doesn't know the difference, so...
So we've still got a little to-do list, still need to get this health insurance, still need to get the van.
Well, you've got the health insurance set up, all you need to do is make the payment, so it's all, you know, I's are dotted and T's are crossed.
We need to tart up the garden, put the pool away and mow it. That would be great to get that done. And I also, if it's meant to be really good weather for the next 3 days, believe it or not, so I'd like to, oh dear,
Clear.
Are they gonna...
It's her dinner time in about 7 minutes, and she's just given me a nice reminder that she's hungry.
She looks like she's pained. She's like,
big.
She's a big
But Remy's going to be bigger than this.
Oh, look at his little chutty face.
She's a very patient, very nice cat. Not very tactile.
They both are, aren't they? They're very sweet-natured.
She'd make a wonderful hat. So we haven't actually got a mower yet, and we can't. I left my mower in England, but it wouldn't be any good for this garden because it's too big. My brother-in-law has a nice new shiny John Deere mower that I know he's itching to use. So maybe he'll let me borrow that if I buy him a beer or two.
Ready for your close-up?
I'm here. Live.
So what are you shopping for?
So, Wilson's World. Seeding doors, internal doors.
Yeah.
We've had a quote from our very good shop where we bought everything. A staggering €5,000 for 5 oak doors, and that's not even solid oak, and then 4 pocket doors. You know what a pocket door is? Yeah, so 9 doors in total, £5,000. So I went down to Leroy Merlin today. Priced up similar products, similar quality, 3,346. But their oak doors, if you see, got a few knots.
Oh,
So, and I'll show you the ones from the ones from Freddy's.
Oh, hang on, let me get it in focus. No contest.
Quite a lot different, aren't they? But
The
they
knots are just too much.
They're like €600 a door.
So is that veneer? That's still veneer?
Yeah, but it's quite thick and they're solid. But it looks too good actually.
But is this your
Have a
last?
look at the wood grain. It's
I was
too
going to say
similar.
it repeats.
Not sure now.
Do they not have any in the showroom?
I might go for the knotty wood.
Well, is this going to be your last house, Cath?
Yes.
You heard it here first.
Yes, it is, Mark Wilson. So,
Vote in the comments which door you prefer, Freddy's door or...
Leroy Merlin.
So Leroy Merlin's the knotty door.
That was particularly knotty, wasn't
Seems
it?
an odd picture to pick then if they're not.
Yeah.
If they're not. No, if they are not knotty.
Anyway, in France.
Yes. Let me show you what we're cooking. We're doing, oh my word, a roast chicken. And we've got some roast potatoes happening here. With the duck fat that you will have seen in one of our earlier vlogs. This is the first time it's getting used. Oh, and beans, yes. Beans.
not the ones from our neighbour.
Monsieur Gilles. Oh, well that one got left behind, didn't it? Look at it. It's got the little starky bit.
And the fire is on.
And le feu. And our baby.
This cat's in a small thing.
Little cutie. Hello. Oh. And the fire over
What
there.
evil little ones, eh? You know, the evil small one.
He is a terror.
Many.
Dinner time. Is it good?
Very good. Not as good as Wilson's well, but it's good.
Get lost with that. Cats have joined us for dinner.
The chicken. Wait, down. Sarah's crying.
That was quick.
I got that video. Good afternoon, everyone. So today is Wednesday. Yesterday was not the best day for me. It was full of admin the whole day. Had major issues trying to pay for that health insurance policy, but as I mentioned at the end of the vlog yesterday, at the end of the day, sorry, my sister swooped in to save the day. I literally don't know what you would do if you didn't have a family like that who's prepared to sub you, because I can't get a checkbook from our bank. That's not an option. I'm not allowed to order one. Don't know why. So how am I supposed to pay for stuff? I've got to pay for the van to get the van out, but so far my bank transfer for that isn't going through, so I've no idea. I don't understand that at all. Anyway, back to the point. So everything for the visas is good to go. I'm going to Montpellier this afternoon. I think Leon's probably going to come with me because the van is nearby. It's in a town called Beaumont, which is just up the road. So I think we're going to combine trips. I'm going to meet my traductrice. She has to see the original birth certificate in order to sign off on the translated copy. So basically go in there to meet her and do that exchange and collect the van. So that'll be two major things done ahead of us leaving here on Monday. So things did improve. I think we're just pottering, getting the last few jobs done. Leon's done an amazing job this morning organising the office. I'll show you that in just a second. Just thought I would clue you in that today's a better day than yesterday. So this is the office. So we're up in the pigeonnier right now. So as you can see, that's the garden, but it's a lovely office because you get double aperture up here, which I love. And yeah, it just makes for a lovely, bright, breathable space. So there are still some boxes that need to be emptied, mostly my stuff. No surprises there because I am not very organised. What else do we have? All of our DVDs, paperwork. You guys may remember, I get PTSD just looking at them. You guys may remember these folders. So this is our folder with all of our documentation in it for the visa application. And then these have got all of our diplomas in. So because I've now submitted all my documentation, I'm just waiting now because they're going to instruct me as to what the next steps are with regard to the appointment. But I don't know whether I need to print, they're going to send me a file and I just print everything off. Because obviously with all of the documents you submit, you need to have copies of everything plus the originals. So I'm still not 100% on exactly what's going to happen on Tuesday. What I'm going to do is keep Monday afternoon clear because our flight lands in Liverpool at 10 a.m. I've got all afternoon just to make sure that I've got everything. As I keep saying, we want to do a full video, A to Z of the process when we know we've been successful, because up to now, everything is still up in the air. So we don't want to tell you guys things that may later turn out to be inaccurate. So we'll wait, we'll stall that, and we'll do that upon our return to France when we have our visa. Got a little bit to do this afternoon, but no admin for the visas, it's all done. Leon's being very good, he's feeling very positive. Oftentimes what happens in these situations is when I'm up here and he's low, we kind of pick each other back up, but then the reverse happens where I'm then really low and he's on a high and he picks me up. So that's what teamwork's all about. My favourite saying is teamwork makes the dream work, and that has never been truer than this process. This is our dream, we want to live here desperately. So, gotta be a good team, gotta work together, so. What are you doing, Mr. Pierce?
I'm trying to learn French.
You are learning French, what are you talking about? Doing his Duolingo. Where's Remy?
He's panting. Well, he was around here.
Oh. Aww. Hello, Remy. He got out sneakily. Well, not that sneakily, we forgot the door was open. And because he hasn't run off and he's behaving, we've decided to just let him enjoy a bit of freedom. Pool is nearly empty also. Right, what have we done?
Got my van back.
Ah, how do you feel?
It's not opening.
Oh no! Are you joking? You tried it with the... Is that the right key? So we had the wrong key. Oh dear. Right, now try.
Pressing the lock button.
Oh, good grief.
My headphones.
Yay. Happy?
Yeah.
Clutch is working.
Yeah, it feels different to before, but I guess it will do.
Oh, are you happy?
Yeah. I just want to get back home now and
Cool.
have this on the driveway.
Let's go. So, just got back from the garage and the meeting with Julie. And I'm just now going to scan the birth certificate and send it to Lexity. So we are en route to Cath and Mark's to get what?
I think some drawers that they want to lend us and a sofa and chair.
I forgot the gimbal, so we're going old school and it's a little bit rickety. Yes, basically all of their furniture. They want to clear out their pool house, and because they're going to be looking after our house while we're in England, it just makes sense to put it there because it gets it out of their way and we could do with some more seating anyway. So that's where we're off, in the van. Does it feel good to have it back?
Yeah. So I've got a new message on the dashboard. We won't worry about that.
I think because it's been sat for a time, it's maybe a little rusty. Maybe the battery needs charging on a good run or something. I don't know. Hello guys, where are you?
Over in here.
Working. It's so warm in the south of France, isn't it? It's warmer than England.
Oh, Sarah! It's chilly.
Can't you plug a heater in under your desk or something?
Well, I'm nearly done.
I'm just finished.
Oh, very nice. Let's have
My
a look.
latest creation.
I left the gimbal at home, apologies. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh,
And
that's lovely too.
Who are you gonna call?
Who are you gonna call? Wilson's World! Is there any way I can pick it up? Where's the tongue? Where's the tongue?
What even is that?
It's a leaf blower.
Oh.
Oh! Ooh.
Oh, you're back, Mark. Careful, drop it down now. I'm sliding. Alright,
Me to you. Hey, look, sunshine. I will get my work done this afternoon.
The glorious sunset in Gaverdon. Wish there weren't any clouds, but even so.
What happens to that now?
They're both gone.
Put it back on the table. Well, put it back on the table, I guess, and then you get 2 points.
Straight.
Oh, I've got my phone on me, so I don't know where my phone is.
I'm trying to put it in.
This is going to be a 7-ball putt.
Oh, no.
We are rubbish.
I feel like we've lined up a lot of our balls quite nicely.
Yeah.
Shows Remy this
Took
week.
mine off the table.
May they rest in peace.
Pieces. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. So what are you going to do this afternoon, babe?
I don't know.
Empty the... No, the pool's empty.
I've emptied it as much as I can without tipping it and stuff. So I might put some shorts on to get into the fly water. That's for the flies.
Okay. I will help you with that.
If Mark brings a lawnmower, we can cut the grass.
It's like summer again at the minute. It keeps raining and it's super chilly on a morning, and then by right now it's brightened up again and it's really hot. There's Remy. Can you see him? He's very well camouflaged, actually. Isn't that amazing? The pool, la piscine. We've emptied it out to a degree. There's just all that remains is a little bit of water. So I don't really know what we do next. Maybe get in there with a bucket. Oh, you beast. Ugh. Oh well, I suppose I'm going to get wet anyway at some point. Yeah, get in there with a bucket and sort of spoon it out, bucket it out. That sky does not look real. Look how blue it is.
Oh, I remember it.
Not a single cloud. Oh, I'll take that back. Some haze.
Coming out.
Yep. Oh, are you gonna let go? Oh, it's a lizard!
Yay!
Oh, Cleo. Do not. That's my bedroom. I'll just quickly close the bedroom door. No, thank you. Empty the pool. Just gonna let it air dry. And finally, we're gonna have some mowed grass.
The lovely Sarah is cutting the fruit trees, and we've also got Mark here trying out his new mower. Working hard as always. Yeah, Mark's got some good mowers. We were gonna buy a mower with the house, but didn't happen that way. But we will get one, it's on the list. There's a couple of things on the list to get once our visas are approved. So just a bit more to go. I'm going to show you our hole. So the bottom of the garden in the woodland, there's a hole. So step off the terrace and we'll have a real-time walk there. And this is where we can put grass cuttings and bits of tree and things like that. There's Mark. He loves it. This is the hole. So it goes down quite a long way, but it's really old because there's a tree growing out of it. So this is a bit of a place where the previous owner put brash. So I feel like that film, The Village. And you can see the house there with the trees. And here's Mark. Hey!
Doesn't it look gorgeous with all the grass cut? Sadly, it rained in the night and the pool is now wet. It's meant to be a nice day though again today, so let's hope it dries out. A little chill in the air, but gorgeous day again. Oh, no. Oh, no. You naughty. You're already wet. Where have you been? Oh, I think you might have been in the shower. I've got the shower on to heat up.
What you're doing?
So, I'm going through all of the documents that we're going to need for not tomorrow's appointment, Tuesday's appointment, because I have to show the originals at the appointment. So all Leon's diplomas, that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, but Lexity, once again, I haven't actually got the official visa application form with all of our details in it. Basically the request for a visa, that comes in the form of a document that you have to sign, and we haven't received that yet. So tomorrow's Monday and I'm leaving for Edinburgh 4 AM Tuesday morning, and we still don't have that. So I haven't actually been 100% transparent with Leon, because I know if you knew that you'd properly freak out, because I'm freaking out right now. But I can control. I don't recommend this to anyone. My life is so normal. Right, so Leon's
And the other added, you haven't got any ink in your printer.
That's why I'm here right now.
But what did Catherine from Wilson's World?
Subscribe.
What did she have?
She had printer ink.
It just arrived in the post on Thursday.
Yeah, some stuff I'm going to have to print. Other stuff... Is your printer a photocopier?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Other stuff I'll have to photocopy. So there
Right.
are Leon's originals.
Well, let's get printing.
So I'm once again burning the midnight oil with this visa malarkey. This is all of our documents, once again ready for our application in 2 days. With having had the DREETS application approved, you get a certificate. Now, Eva, our solicitor, hasn't yet confirmed whether or not the certificate of approval is going to be enough, and whether that'll mean I don't need to supply the diplomas and the business plan, etc. So I haven't printed that off. Obviously, our situation's a bit unique in that we are flying tomorrow, which is not ideal. So it means that any issues, I'm hoping, will be ironed out tomorrow. Eva has yet to send me a few bits. They really like to cut it fine at Lexity, and I'm hoping that my trust is not misplaced. That remains to be seen. I can't worry about that at the minute because there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to run through what I've got. So I've got both of our birth certificates. Once again, not a mandatory document, but we were advised to take it nonetheless. So I have the 2 originals, copies of the originals, translations, copies of the translation. I have our health insurance certificates, DBS checks, September bank statements. I've got our NatWest bank statements going back 3 months to again evidence the funds. I've got our completion statement for the sale of our house in England just to show where the money came from. I've got a water bill to serve as proof of accommodation, and I made sure to get that in both mine and Leon's names. I have the attestation for the house purchase of this place. Once again, proof of accommodation. I have the DREETS certificates for the business plan approval, and I have our marriage certificate just in case. Again, that wasn't even on Lexity's list, but at this point I'm like, I'm taking it. If it's got my name on it, I'm taking it. I have a full copy of both of our passports, every single page photocopied. I have all of my diplomas, Leon's diplomas. I have 3 ID photos left over from our last application. Leon has 2, but we're not worried because they do take photos at
a reasonable rate, and you know that when they take them there, they take them right.
Yeah, because I actually had mine done ahead of time the last time and my face was too small. and I had to have my head blown up, which is just hysterical. So that's it. We'll see. We shall see. I've checked us in. We fly tomorrow morning at 9:15, so in just over 12 hours, and I still haven't packed. I haven't packed because I didn't have a bag, because what we're going to do is bring back 2 20-kilo bags, because there's things that I want to buy over there, so we needed the extra room. So we're packing one bag inside another bag with all of our gear, and we're checking that in. So I've got a lot to do still. That's all clean washing. That's the bag. I'm going to pack as light as I possibly can, because as I say, I want to get a few bits in the UK. Not clothes, but shoes. I need to replace my trainers because they are almost wearing through. Right, I better get packing. We've arrived. They've made some errors in our business plans. They've got
errors. I'll be videoing you, you videoing me.
Hey!
Wilson's world is better.
No! You're filming me? Yeah! My name's Sarah, and this is my second drink.